Can I get a whoop? Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a graduate job with a starting salary of £25,000? So that my parents will stop expressing their slight concern about my lack of career prospects and general direction in life. Worth a try, wouldn't it? My name's Jo, and I graduated from university a couple of years ago with a degree in English and creative writing. And since then, a lot of my friends that I went to university with have gone and got professional graduate jobs, and they deal with professional challenges on a daily basis, dealing with clients, devising marketing strategies. In contrast, the biggest challenge that I faced in the past 24 hours is my Uncle Ben's rice packet being too tall to fit inside the microwave. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever had an Uncle Ben's rice packet. So just in case you're more I cook my basmati from scratch kind of people, on the front of the packet there's this little box which says that the rice will be ready in 2 minutes. When they wrote this, did they account for the 30 seconds that I spent trying to compress the packet to a size that could be fully accommodated within the restrictive physical confines of my pitifully small microwave? Did they fuck? And don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against Uncle Ben. In fact, I'm more frustrated at myself for getting so frustrated about a rice packet that I decided to actively sit myself down and write stand-up about it. I'm not very good at dealing with problems, and my mum often tells me that I'd be better off dealing with my problems if I put them into perspective. For example, if I compared them to the sheer magnitude of space and time, then they'd seem less significant. And I know that the dinosaurs were around for 160 million years, and that modern man has only been around for 300,000 years, and that I have only been around for 23 of those years. But I was trying to fit my Uncle Ben's rice packet into the microwave for 30 seconds. And that bothers me. I think a lot of the problems which we face in life stem from the fact that we can't always get what we want. And when I was younger, I wanted to be an actress. And when I told people this, they'd always lean slightly back from me and be like, ooh, it's very difficult to be an actress, you know. You're going to have to be very resilient. But I just turn back to them and be like, listen, mate, I once spent 4 hours trying to put a plastic screen protector onto an iPad without capturing any bubbles. And you think that I don't know what resilience is? So when I was in year 11, I auditioned for the school play, which that year was Oklahoma, which is set in the southern states of America. And I was cast as Milkmaid, number 9. And when it came time for rehearsals, the teacher gathered us all around her and told us that we had to put on our best accents, which was unfortunate, really, because the only accent that I can do is a stronger version of the accent that I already have. So in the play, there were 7 Southern American maids, and then me, the incredibly Scouse one. So our school's version of Oklahoma went a little bit like this. Well, would you look over there, Sarah? That sunset's looking fine over the prairies this evening. You're right, Mary! That sunset's looking proper fit over them prairies there! Say, Sarah, What do you think of Curly's new wife? I think she'd be stubborn as an oxen. You're right, Mary! She's a proper cow, that one! So I came off the stage and I thought that I'd absolutely smashed it. So I was shocked when I wasn't given a part in the play the following year, which was presumably because the play that year was Les Miserables. And they probably thought that a Scouse milkmaid would seem a little bit out of place in the middle of the misery of revolutionary France. And I was quite upset when I wasn't given a part in the play. And when I was like a teenager, I used to deal with my emotions by writing them down in a diary. And I think I should start doing that again because I recently came across some of my old diary entries. And I think they really proved that I was incredibly emotionally mature for a 14-year-old. This is happening. My personal dignity down the drain. Okay. 28th of November 2008. There is this new guy in my swimming class called Luke. I am in love with him. He is so funny and his face looks like it has been chiseled from the rock of physical perfection. He also has an all-right bod and he can swim 200 meters in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. A mere day after meeting Luke, it became clear that I was considering taking our relationship to the next level. 29th of November 2008. We did this Are You Ready for Sex quiz in PHSE. I am not ready. However, 5 days later, I discovered something that would change my perception of Luke forever. 4th of December 2008. Today I found out that Luke is going out with another girl. I cannot believe he would do this to me after everything we have been through. Finding this out, massively changed my perception of the whole world. 6th of December 2008. What you have to learn in the world is that life is disappointing. Life is when you find a tub of celebrations in the kitchen and you get really excited and then you open the tub and all that's in it is your mum's sewing kit. 4 days later, I was feeling quite heartbroken. 10th of December 2008. I was feeling sad this morning, so I had a few drinks. I don't know what I was referring to when I said a few drinks here, but knowing me, it was probably a Capri Sun or something. I've now decided that I am completely over Luke, and there are plenty of other guys in the world that are much hotter than him. And then I did what I think everyone does when they're completely over someone. I went on the internet and I printed out a load of pictures of guys who I thought were fitter than Luke. And then I wrote down how much hotter they were next to them. And it goes on for several pages. So we've got Ryan Gosling, 6.5 million times hotter than Luke. Zac Efron, 1,000 times hotter than Luke. And then I think the Capri Sun must have gone to me head because Justin Bieber's in here. And then I printed out a picture of Michael Phelps, who is an Olympic swimmer, and I wrote 100 times hotter than Luke and also 1.5 times faster at swimming 200 meters. And then I have Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. And I've written 500 times hotter than Luke. But I haven't written how much better he was at swimming for obvious reasons. He sank. Jack. Rose, let go. Rose, let go. I did eventually start to get over him, though, because on the 12th of December I wrote, I am a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. And I obviously didn't need grammar either. And then underneath that, in what I can only assume was an attempt to show how much of a strong, independent woman I was, I wrote out the words to Beyonce's Irreplaceable. Four times. So yeah. Thanks guys, you were lovely. I've been jazzed.